Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking our videos, and clicking that little bell notification below. In this video, we are going to talk about signs of low emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, the not-so-subtle art of navigating our own emotions and understanding those of others. It's a skill that can make or break relationships, whether personal or professional. While some people excel in this area, others, well, let's just say they're a little lacking. So, buckle up and get ready for this as we explore 10 signs of low emotional intelligence. But remember, it's all in good fun, so let's dive in. Number 1. The clueless complimenter. Ever met someone who thinks they're the master of compliments, but ends up leaving you scratching your head? Yep, that's a classic sign of low emotional intelligence. They might say things like, "Your outfit really hides your personality," or "You're so much smarter than you look." Well, thanks, I think. It's as if they have an entire thesaurus dedicated to backhanded compliments. You're left standing there, wondering if you should be flattered or insulted, while they bask in their cluelessness, completely unaware of the awkwardness they've just created. Number 2. The empathy escape artist. These folks have a talent for dodging empathy like it's an Olympic sport. When you're pouring your heart out, they respond with a blank stare and an awkward silence that stretches for what feels like an eternity. It's as if they've mastered the art of emotional invisibility, blending seamlessly into the background whenever emotions come into play. They're like emotional ninjas, silently disappearing when you need them the most, leaving you to question if they're a genuine friend or a secret agent from the emotionless realm. Number 3. The emotional thermometer. Picture this. You're laughing at a hilarious joke, tears streaming down your face, and then you turn to your emotionally unintelligent friend who's giving you a look like you've lost your marbles. They're about as responsive as a rock, with a facial expression so stoic, you wonder if they've had Botox injections in their emotions. It's like they have an emotional Richter scale, and the needle barely moves even in the most intense emotional situations. You start to question if their emotional wiring got swapped with an advanced artificial intelligence robot. Are they secretly a cyborg in disguise? Number 4. The monologue master. Engaging in a conversation with a person low on emotional intelligence can feel like starring in your very own monologue. They're so wrapped up in their own thoughts and opinions that they forget conversations are supposed to be a two-way street. They'll go on and on, delving into the deepest corners of their minds, leaving no room for anyone else to contribute. You might as well bring a book and some popcorn because you're in for a long, one-sided show that makes you question if they've mistaken you for their personal therapist or a life-sized mirror. Number 5. The foot-in-mouth champion. These individuals are experts at saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. They have a remarkable ability to unintentionally offend everyone in a 10-mile radius. It's like they have a hidden talent for transforming any situation into a cringe-worthy episode of a reality television show. They're the ones who confidently ask a woman when her baby is due, only to find out she's not pregnant. They're the ones who give unsolicited advice on sensitive topics without realizing the emotional landmines they're stepping on. They're like human disaster zones, leaving behind a trail of awkwardness and uncomfortable silences wherever they go, with their own personal oops soundtrack playing in the background. Number 6. The emotional firefighter. Have you ever met someone who goes from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye? These emotional firefighters are always ready to escalate any situation, turning a tiny spark into a blazing inferno. Their emotions are like a roller coaster on steroids, with twists and turns that leave you clinging to your seat for dear life. It's like they have an emotional flamethrower, ready to set the world ablaze at a moment's notice. A simple disagreement can quickly turn into a full-blown emotional battlefield, with them at the helm, proudly waving their emotional flag. Number 7. The social oblivion specialist. These folks possess an extraordinary talent for missing social cues. They're the ones who burst into a funeral with a bright smile and a happy birthday greeting, completely unaware of the somber atmosphere. They're the ones who crack inappropriate jokes during serious discussions, leaving everyone stunned and searching for the nearest exit. They're completely unaware of the awkward silence that follows their social blunders, leaving you wondering if they're living in a parallel universe where social norms and common sense don't exist. They're like social explorers, boldly venturing into uncharted territories of awkwardness, much to the confusion of those around them. Number 8. The me, myself, and I expert. When it comes to self-centeredness, these individuals are in a league of their own. They have a doctor of philosophy in making every conversation, every topic, and every situation about themselves. It's like they have a secret rulebook that says, if you're not the center of attention, you're not living your best life. They'll hijack conversations, turning even the most innocent question into a monologue about their achievements, adventures, or wardrobe malfunctions. It's a never-ending cycle of I, me, and my, with an occasional sprinkle of oh, and did I mention how amazing I am? You start to wonder if they have a personal theme song that follows them around, like a narcissistic soundtrack to their life. Number 9. The emotional ghost. Imagine having a friend who disappears into the abyss whenever you need emotional support. They're nowhere to be found when you're going through a tough time, but as soon as they need a shoulder to cry on, they magically reappear, expecting you to drop everything and listen to their tales of woe. They've mastered the art of emotional Houdini, ing, fading away when emotions run high, only to reemerge when they need a sympathetic ear. It's like they have a built-in emotion radar, always sensing when emotions are at their peak, but conveniently going off the grid when it's time for them to reciprocate. You're left feeling like an emotional magician's assistant, expected to perform emotional tricks while they enjoy the show from a safe distance. Number 10. The emoji overuser. In the age of digital communication, emojis have become a way to express our emotions. But for the emotionally unintelligent, emojis are more than just a tool, they're an obsession. These individuals pepper every message with an excessive amount of emojis, as if a smiley face can compensate for their lack of emotional depth. They're the ones who respond to heartbreaking news with an emoji parade, as if a string of happy faces can magically heal a wounded soul. It's like they have a personal emoji factory, churning out tiny digital faces faster than you can type a single word. And you can't help but wonder if they secretly communicate exclusively through emojis, as if they're trying to create a whole new language where emotions are reduced to a mere collection of colorful symbols. That's it for today. If you liked our video, please give us a thumb up and support us so we can keep creating more videos.